Let's see some examples of use of ChatGPT taken from the OpenAI website. If you look here at platform.openai.com/examples, we have a series of examples of different nature that are worth exploring. I have the web open here and made a little bigger so that you can see it well. Let's check it out. Answering questions based on existing knowledge, correcting grammar, or creating summaries. This feature is geared towards high school students, as indicated in the explication. Let's take an example. Consider this summarization aimed at a high school student. It provides specific details, and here's the resulting answer. We also have text to commands or natural language to the OpenAI API if you want to do programmatic queries. Or by program to the OpenAI web. Translate from English to French, Spanish, or Japanese. Translate natural language to SQL queries, which is a language to ask a database of data. Sort unstructured data, for example, it tells you to make a table that summarizes the fruits of this. On the planet Globocrux, the system involves listing various fruits with their respective formats, colors, and flavors. When given this text, it comprehends and arranges the table according to fruits, colors, and flavors. Additionally, categorize them into different groups with an example. For instance, when presented with a list of companies of Apple, Facebook, and FedEx, the system identifies Apple into technology category, Facebook as social networks, and FedEx as delivery services. We also have transformed the title of a movie into an emoji. Determine the time complexity of a function. This relates to programming, where ChatGPT possesses programming skills to accomplish such tasks. For instance, it can translate code from one programming language to another, categorize tweets based on sentiment, or offer explanations about a piece of code. Providing it with code and requesting a natural language explanation is another task it can perform. Afterward, it can convey its understanding of the code's functionality. Similarly, you can ask it to write a code to fulfill a specific purpose. It also provides explanations. It can extract keywords, offer answers, derive product names from examples, generate ads from descriptions, summarize content, troubleshoot Python errors, assist with JavaScript programming, or even create spreadsheets. Also make you a list of science fiction books or get the airport codes from text. It extracts contact information from this. Letter, Dear Kelly, I don't know what, and here it puts the address and here it gives you the contact address. It translates from JavaScript to Python. It also talks like a friend. It will also take a text from you, study how it feels or the feeling it conveys, and translate it into a color. It makes analogies or other literary figures. It can make you a tiny horror story or make you a summary of notes. Also, the outline of an essay for you to complete it later or make you a recipe. There also exists a sarcastic bot or a review of a restaurant. It can also create study notes or imagine that you tell the chat that you are going to interview a person on a topic and it gives you several questions to help you interview. This topic has developed very well. This person here, I have him here in the presentation. His name is Amalio Rey. The address is here. He has taken these demonstration examples mostly from OpenAI, but also from some other blogger who has written and has approved 25 tasks related to his work that he is dedicated to facilitate innovation processes based on collective intelligence. He has taken and done these 25 questions. Find answers to these questions. Get clues to write about something. Relate a theory with an explanatory model. With a topic or problem, relate terms or concepts to each other. Suggest a theory that helps explain something. Create analogies and figures of speech and other resources, or explain something complex in a simple way and with few words. There are 23. Extracting the name of a text, looking for relevant sources, looking for links to websites and blogs, improving the writing of a text, summarizing a text. Very typical things. And then he also approved the use of humor and irony, creating a story. He's talking about how he asked it to create stories for kids when they go to sleep, including their names, and it did very well, or write a poem, or write a horror story. These are some of the things that you've seen in the previous example, and he's added things of his own from his work. The good thing about that is that in this article he comments on what happened to him, what was the prompt he made to ChatGPT, what did ChatGPT answer, and if he did it right or wrong. There are some things that it does very well, like summarizing, coming up with ideas, and others that it didn't do so well, like looking up the biobibliography. Also, when it was told to summarize a book that it didn't know about, it made it up. This is the big problem of ChatGPT. If it doesn't know something, it invents it. The good thing about this is that the analysis of each one of them, for example, that the result is very good. This is the first one that was about finding answers to questions. The same as making a summary also says that ChatGPT did it very well, getting clues to write something. He asked ChatGPT to generate a text with no more than 300 words about the virtue of leaving loose ends, leaving specific, undefined loose ends that intentionally induce. It comes with the answer, and here is the analysis that says that the answer did not discover anything unknown, but that it did round ideas that you already had, and that makes you rethink some details. And this is better than starting with a blank page. He tested each of the ideas, and he tells us if it has worked or not, what he had to do, if he had to iterate, because he says that one thing that comes in handy is to go back and ask questions about what ChatGPT has told you already, so that it has new information, or so that it can reformulate what it has given you. I just wanted you to see a series of examples, first the ones given by OpenAI, and then developed by this blogger, by Amalio Ray, which is very interesting. You have the URL to consult it. It's down here, and take the opportunity to explore the various possibilities that ChatGPT offers to enhance your productivity.